Why do attorneys love everything credit? The answer is simple. We are compliant. We follow all the laws, rules, and regulations of credit repair. As always, if y'all do have any questions, please leave them in the live chat. If you do not wish to ask questions in the chat, you can always send us a text message or an email. That information is in the live chat, as well as the links to sign up for litigation-backed credit repair and the standard credit repair. Just going to share it live with a few people. If y'all will hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this everywhere that you can. And if you have any questions, leave them in the live chat. There's a lot of people claiming to work with attorneys in the credit repair space. But let me just correct them. Attorneys will not work with just anybody in the credit repair industry. You have to follow all the laws, rules, and regulations of credit repair. Otherwise, they're not going to work with you. And if they do find out later on that you're not compliant, they will drop you. They literally just dropped somebody the other day because they were not bonded. And that's one of the things a lot of you should be asking these companies that you talk to. Are you at least bonded in the state that you operate out of? Most of them are not going to have an answer for you, or they're going to tell you yes. Before you sign an agreement with a credit repair company, make sure that their bond number is in the agreement. It has to be in their agreement in case things go wrong and they scam you. You've got them because you got their bond number. It literally tells you in my agreement. But most credit repair companies are not bonded because they don't want to spend the extra money to be bonded. And that's another beauty of working with attorneys. They are bonded in every state, almost every state. The states they're not bonded in, obviously, they partner with other attorney friends. That way, we're able to help everybody in every single state. Also, if you live in Georgia, you cannot pay a fee to any credit repair companies. And the only people that can work on your credit in the state of Georgia is attorneys and licensed realtors. And again, they cannot charge you any fees. Do they charge fees? A lot of them do. And again, there's a lot of misinformation about the Georgia credit repair thing. It doesn't matter if the credit repair company, where they're located, you still can't help a Georgia consumer unless you are an attorney. So our attorneys are able to help Georgia consumers free of charge. A lot of people don't like it when we say that, but again, that goes back to being compliant and following the laws, rules, and regulations. Legally, we cannot charge them anything. Nobody can. Again, even an attorney and a licensed realtor cannot charge any fees. Now, the attorneys can still get paid through litigation when they litigate a Georgia consumer's credit file. So that's how they get paid for Georgia consumers. Well, that's how they get paid for everybody. If y'all have any questions, please leave them in the live chat. I need to give me 1 second. If y'all will, please vote. I just started a new poll and would love your guys' input on that. So just let me know what you guys think. But yeah, there's a lot of credit repair companies that claim that they work with attorneys, partner with attorneys, send files to attorneys. A real legit firm is not going to work with just anybody. They're not going to, because they're putting their firm at risk by partnering with scammers and or people who just simply aren't compliant. Let's see, how many votes do we have? It looks like we got 3 votes, and everybody said yes. That's great. Remember, if y'all have any questions, leave them in the live chat. But yes, most credit repair companies are not working with attorneys. And to be honest, a lot of them have just seen my videos and they're like, hey, that sounds really good. Let's tell consumers that, because it'll make them want to sign up for our services. But yeah, most companies are not bonded either in any state. And that's one of the main questions you guys should be asking consumers, or should be asking these companies when you sign up for their services. Hey, are you bonded? Do you work with attorneys? Are you doing factual disputing? Are you using consumer laws? Are you using Metro 2? What happens if we don't get any results? I mean, those are the main questions you should be asking any credit repair company before you sign up for their services. And again, y'all, I probably will not be on live very long today. I've got to get some litigation underwriting agreements done before lunch. So if you do have questions, and if you do have questions and you don't want to ask them in the live chat, my phone number and email are in the live chat. So just send me a text message or an email, and I will respond to it as quickly as possible. But yeah, attorneys love working with us because we are compliant. We follow the laws, rules, and regulations for credit repair. We send them the most consumers, and most of the consumers that we send to them are worth a lot of money. So obviously that's what attorneys are about. They're about money, but they're about getting you results as well, not just getting you money. So keep that in mind. If you're searching for credit repair, ask them, hey, are you bonded? And if you are, what states are you bonded in? Is your bond number in the agreement that I signed? I'm gonna tell y'all something with all due respect. It's not smart to sign an agreement if their bond number is not in the agreement. Otherwise, if they scam you, you're SOL. And I'm just being honest here. And as always, I'm not trying to convince you to sign up for my services. I am just here to tell you the facts, be as transparent as possible, and warn you about credit repair scams. And not even just credit repair scams, but credit repair companies that they're not knowledgeable about credit repair. They're just following what everybody else is doing on YouTube. They're following what everybody else is doing on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, social media in general. And you're not going to be a happy consumer if you sign up with the wrong company. In fact, if you sign up with the wrong company, you could make it virtually impossible to fix your credit in the long run. And I don't want that for none of you. What I tell people is, listen, if you're not sure if it's a scam or not, try to fix your credit yourself. At least then you're not going to get scammed. You know nothing illegal is going to get done. But never watch a video that's telling you to send in an FTC report or file a false police report. Do not do that. That is 100% fraud. And despite what a lot of people online are saying, the true definition of identity theft is not they are buying and selling our personal information for monetary gain without our permission. Y'all probably get tired of me saying this, but you gave them all the permission they needed when you signed up for those accounts. Remember, if y'all have any questions, leave them in the live chat. Be more than happy to answer any questions that y'all might have. And in fact, if y'all have questions, text me or email me. I don't care if you sign up for my services or not. I'm still going to respond to any questions that you might have about my services or just credit repair in general. All right, so we got 5 votes so far, and everybody said yes. So that's really good. I don't care. I don't care how knowledgeable a CRO is, credit repair company. They're not going to get you better results than an attorney. They're not going to be able to sue and litigate and force the bureaus and creditors to do their job. They're not. We're not attorneys. I can spot the violations. I can put it in a letter. I can demand a removal. But at the end of the day, sometimes the only way you're going to get this stuff off your report is by suing them. And we're suing them for simply not doing their job. I mean, you can literally sue them for something as simple as you disputed a negative item that's inaccurate and incomplete, and without them fixing those errors, it could be the reason your scores, 1 point different than what it should be if the account was accurate, even though it's negative. It could affect your score more than anything else. What's up, man? No, so what I did, and I don't know how long it's been since you've been on here. I do remember, I think you're the one that commented on my scammer video and said, keep exposing them, big bro. I don't have the best memory, but I really feel like that name looks familiar. But so what I did, me and 2 other CROs come up with a course for $497. Now, it only teaches the basics about credit repair. It doesn't teach like the litigation process or anything like that. That would just take way too much time. And honestly, I don't even offer the course anymore. The other 2, I think they still offer the course. But again, it's just about the basics of credit repair. So anybody that's wanting to get in the credit repair space, I'll tell you this. The best thing you can do is purchase a course, or you can just get on YouTube and study this, stuff yourself at your own pace. Once you get the hang of it and understand the dispute process and how credit repair works, then you need to partner with an attorney. But again, you've got to follow all the laws, rules, and regulations, or they will not work with you. And trust me when I say they are going to make sure that you are compliant, or they will not work with you. But it does go over the basics of getting started with your own credit repair services, credit repair software, the dispute process. There's even dispute letters in there. One thing I can tell y'all about dispute letters is a template, a dispute letter in general, even if you create it yourself, the letter itself is not what's important, and it's not what's getting you results. It's why you're disputing. It's the dispute reasons of the account that you're disputing. That's what actually gets your result. It doesn't matter about all these laws and stuff that you put in the letters. Is it good to put laws in there? Yes, there's certain situations where you want to add consumer laws to your disputes. But the main thing you want to be disputing is what's inaccurate and what's incomplete on each negative item. That's what's going to get you the best results. And that's what's also going to hold up in court if you have to sue them for not doing their job and fixing these inaccuracies and these things that are incomplete. So 6 votes and 100% said that yes. So that's great. And as far as partnering with attorneys, some attorneys do it differently. Most attorneys are going to have the CRO do all of the disputing and then send everything to them as far as the dispute letters and the responses from the bureaus. So our attorneys, they literally do all the disputing as well. So they're going to help you start to finish. They're going to draft the dispute letters every single round, and then they're going to litigate your file at the end. They're going to do whatever it takes legally possible to get this stuff off your report. Does that mean everything's going to come off? No. Does that mean everybody's going to get excellent results? Absolutely not. That's not how legal credit repair works. This is not a credit sweep. This is not a data breach method. This is not they're buying and selling our personal information for monetary gain without our written consent. This is none of that illegal crap. None of that illegal crap. No 4-day sweep, 30-day sweep, 60, 90-day sweep, none of that stuff. We don't offer it now, and we never will. And I'm going to hop off of here in just a few minutes. But if anybody has any questions, please let me know. I've got to get these agreements done and also get to the post office because I did some letters this morning for another CRO out of Virginia. And we do all the mailing for all of their clients. Remember, we also offer outsourcing. So if anybody starts a credit repair company and they have no idea where to start as far as the disputing goes, me and my team can handle the disputing for you. Now, that is only for standard credit repair. The attorneys will not allow us to outsource for other credit repair companies for the litigation-backed credit repair. So it's only the standard credit repair. But your clients will get CFPB complaints, factual dispute letters, and certified mailing. Does anybody have any questions before I hop off of here, or something they would like me to talk about before I hop off of here? Remember, everyone, legal credit repair takes time. I don't care what anybody's advertising. There's no such thing as fast legal credit repair. There's just no such thing. Nobody wants to hear that, and I understand that too. But yes, there's no such thing as fast credit repair when it comes to legal credit repair, because a credit sweep, data breach method, all that BS people are talking about, that is not credit repair. You are not fixing your credit. You are committing fraud. Whether you do it yourself or pay a company to do it for you, you are committing fraud. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off of here. I will attempt to go live after lunch. If it stops raining and I can go outside and walk, I'll go live while I'm walking. If not, I will definitely go live tomorrow morning after the gym. So again, if y'all have any questions, just leave them in the comment section after the video uploads. The links for the litigation, standard credit repair are all in the live chat, as well as our phone number and email. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see y'all on the next live.